are live. I see. I'm aware, computer.
There we are. But yeah. But yeah, there you see it. I am currently...
There we are. Now I'm going to cue the chat up on my phone so I can supervise it. Because as much as I love y'all, you guys sometimes need adult supervision.
Yeah, let's argue with that.
Let's go with this. Okay. Let's do this,
So,
I guess.
yeah, people are probably gonna be one... Yeah, hello? Don't forget to...
Oh, shoot, yeah, I need to do that. We can do that while I'm picking the dinosaur.
Hey,
Now we notify the stupid bird application.
and they scored.
Working on it.
In...
And where is... Aha! There it is. Okay, there we go.
So... But yeah... Since we start, we should probably say hello first.
Hi everyone! It's a pleasure to see you all. We're doing something new because Pathfinder couldn't meet today.
And,
This was the first thing I could think of.
as well as Hogwarts Legacy's, as well as Rowling.
We do not... There was nonsense afoot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that...
So, we're going to play something nice. And nice and simple. We are doing dinosaurs. Ooh, big bitey lizard.
Hey, I thought that thing can... Hey, that thing saved us from a dragon once.
Not quite the correct lizard. You'd be thinking something akin to this.
Oh, there we have the dragon blender.
Actually, no, technically, okay, so technically, technically it's a different species. This is a different species than the dragon blender, but it's pretty close to the dragon blender.
It's, close enough for government work.
Yeah, so I guess now I gotta pick a lizard.
How about the one that's close enough for government work with Dragon Blender?
Could be a good idea.
I mean, you're more... I mean, considering the fact that most of the planet is water and such, it could be easy. It's easy to find food there.
Makes sense to me. Is Dimetrodon in? I don't believe so.
Let me guess, he loves the Metrodon.
Yeah, Dimetrodon is like his favorite.
Also, considering another group that now considering another a game that happened yesterday that isn't anything related to rap, but related to a lizard. Things went a bit tough, and I am currently a bit pissed at my character's parents.
I understand Dimetrodon is your favorite dinosaur on the planet ever. The question is, do we go with this thing where we're very much water restricted?
It's closed. Susan? Susan?
Uh,
Susan, can you hear me?
I am still present. Computer had a brain fart.
Re-screen share so I can get back to seeing what the hell you're doing.
Yes, just let me get back to. Okay. Okay, is Carnotaurus present? We got Ceratosaurus, which is pretty close.
I mean, I'm pretty sure my favorite dinosaur has to be the Dragon Blender.
It's not even technically a dinosaur, though. It's like a prehistoric lizard.
Oh. Then I guess it's not in the game. The closest
They
thing
are
is
working in. They are working on bringing in a bunch more dinosaurs, though.
What on earth? Wait a minute. So we have. So this
We
is and these are.
have 4 playables. We have this thing.
And that's just on the meat eater side.
We have this thing. This thing. This thing. This thing. This thing. Ceratosaurus is the one I said. Ceratosaurus is super beginner friendly. If I'm home before you're done, I'll hop on with you. Awesome! We have Raptor. Raptor. Giant golf monitor lizard. Since we're still figuring out a lot of the UI, let's
Let's pick something within beginner friendly at least.
yeah.
Also, pick something with the arms. The arms are very, very tiny.
Most large theropods like this had small arms anyway, so this is actually pretty accurate.
Why did they have small arms anyway?
Because once they adapted to an upright stance, they didn't need the long forearms. Ceratosaur actually has Allosaur actually has the longest of and most developed of the 4 limbs of I think a lot of these species.
Maybe because the Allosaurus actually used his hands?
Maybe. I'll say this. This ain't it, Chief.
Hey, if you had legs and if you have 2 strong legs and a bite that can crush your Volkswagen, you don't need arms.
Yeah. Depends on the model of Volkswagen, but sure. Ceratosaur's speed has made me fear pretty much nothing. I can, will, and have followed around herds of over-aggressive trikes and trolled the hell out of them. Okay, I think we have our pick.
So pick
I like
what?
this more sort of. It looks like a rock.
Hmm. Yeah, that's really good.
I like the sort of, it looks like a rock.
Yeah, that they also had one where it looked like a giant leopard cat.
Yeah, which, while I understand the camouflage benefits of that, on the other hand, it's also... We've realized a lot of... Check your subs... Okay, we have a pretty balanced one. We have one that's up to speed, less to defense.
Then we have another one.
We have another one that's up defense, low speed.
Let's
and then
go
we've got
with
balanced.
let's go speed.
Okay.
He said speed focused.
Yeah.
What the?
It makes noises. Okay.
How does it react when it with that question mark?
I don't know what that is. I do not know what that gesture is.
Is it is if
I
that
think
is it be
so. I think that's like curious slash wanting to be.
is it did that one just stretch itself?
Yes.
First he
Scratches the side of the head.
like
So
like
that's
a
like
dog with a very
itchy ear. Ceratosaur has defense automatically. I picked the zoom. Okay. Alright, so I think we are pretty set up. And since I can't... And since since this is a dinosaur and I can't really think of what a dinosaur would name itself, let's just smack the random button until we get something we like. Emotes are used heavily to communicate. You will be console and mobile player. Okay! This might be... I think I set it to single player, but I can toggle it to multi later, I think. I don't know.
one killed on
That makes literally no sense since there is no red on this animal.
Bullfield Bone Raptor.
Not even a raptor.
Green folk.
Not really even green. Doesn't have a beak.
I mean,
If it works, it works.
yeah.
Let's just go with it. Oh my god, I'm tiny!
Just press enter because you're a hatchling and no.
Okay.
Sprint and jump.
Holding the precise movement button. Okay. First up... Movement. There. And... Now we must find food.
Yes.
Marked food. Supposedly there is food around here somewheres. God, I'm tiny.
Yeah. let's see here. Because I think you're about the size of Minerva right now. You know how big she is in
Yeah, she's
relation
like
to
3.5. She's like 3.5 feet tall.
it.
This, if this animal didn't have the digestive system necessary to eat this, it would. So we've eaten, and now we need to go to a pool of water to get something to drink, and pray there's nothing big and scary in it.
Yeah. But yeah, that letter, that thing I'm writing to, essentially
Ooh, shrooms.
vent out my feet.
I am almost the size of the shrooms.
You're smaller than Minerva. You're tiny.
Yes, yes, I am. And adorable. These bars show vital information about your creature. Hunger in green, thirst in blue. This is the health, stamina, oxygen bars when you are underwater and not in a tutorial cave. People get to drown. That's the growth thing. Status debuffs at blah 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 blah. I love how this tutorial just flat out assumes I'm in multiplayer.
Or enter to open chat.
You're probably like small dog size right now. Hi. Use the interact button to pick up an item and deliver it to the marker.
F.
F is to pick up.
And E.
And then I take it over here.
But yeah, the whole me venting is basically because cat parents just they did something really mean to Minerva.
Unlock skins with marks to stand out. Buy and shed into skins with the skin menu. Accessible via the character tab. Tab. Character. Continue. Okay. Ability menu. Okay. Okay. I am small dinosaur. Complete tutorial. Okay. Huh. I am seeming to become larger. Okay. 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 So...
Just head out. It should be.
Now I just need to find my way out of here.
Yeah, this. It's just that way.
You are about to let... Yes!
Exit. Unfortunately, they don't come with any form of.
I am officially a juvenile. I am not small.
You're now you're a bit more Minerva size.
Single player is boring as hell and pretty much empty. Ah.
So it basically assumes multiplayer just because there's more stuff to there's more stuff to do in multiplayer right now.
Yep. Which is fair.
Mm,
Okay. I have things I can do.
yeah, you have, but right now I'm a bit pissed that still, like I said, I'm still a bit pissed
Oh,
about.
I'm still steamed about it too. It on one hand I understand stressed to heck and back. On the other hand, it's like, ooh,
Yes, you're stressed. That doesn't mean. Yes, I know you're stressed, but that doesn't mean you can
you get
treat.
car you get your behavior gets a pass.
The first thing, which is why Kat wants to go to the library. She wants to steal family books so that Minerva can have access to family books.
So that way it's like, yes, this kinda sucked, but we do get something good out of this. Okay. So far so good. Nothing's actively tried to eat me.
And considering the difference between how I thought they were behave Quadrian for, right now we have hit a split between what's canon to Dangerous Story and what's canon to Quadrian.
Yep. The
What's canon to
the timeline has forked.
Yeah, what's canon to Quadrian is that, well, basically they turned up. Her parents actually went there, and while Cat got
Was
dragged off by
this?
her, it's a
Okay.
you you disturb that burrow and that river reese.
And something will pop out of it.
Yeah. It doesn't seem.
Oh, hello.
It's a Diphelodon.
Get back here. Okay, where'd it go?
But yeah, what happened?
Where'd it go?
So what happened is pretty simple. Minerva got to meet with her, with her older brother and younger sisters, basically, while Cal got dragged off by Mom because she had behaved stupid, because she basically behaved like what Rep would call a cat. She,
This animal
she,
swims like a brick.
yeah. Cat behaved stupid, so Mom decided, let's have a talk.
Okay. Where?
Where did the creature go?
Okay, where'd it go?
Whoa, the stream just ended. Hello?
Uh, um, we are having a time.
The technical difficulties.
Because this is a game still in development, some bugs are to be expected.
Yeah, let's see here. So yeah, well, the gremlin... Yeah, but yeah, the gremlin sister, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the younger of the twins, she basically had a lot of fun with Tina, and so that's mostly by essentially pranking Tina.
Fun. Pretty
Yeah.
good. uh, no, Good luck finding the prey item after it zooms off. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, pray go zoom. It might have despawned, came from Mumsy.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. It might have despawned like the rest of the game. Good enough. Good enough. Baby! Runs better when their servers are carrying the load instead of your computer. Fair
I
enough.
think that is. Yeah, maybe you should jump into multiplayer directly.
Which is... Ah! Hello? Hello, other baby animal?
Screen share, because the only way I'm watching what's going on is on my phone, and that is very small, and I'm lagging behind.
Okay. I can join the commentary soon. Okay, cool. Maybe we will encounter less technical difficulties. Okay. Next step. Find food.
Next step, eat.
Yep, when it takes you there, check out the unlockable skins for your critter. Either Serata or have my adult playing babies. Up to you, Rep. Okay, that must be a pseudo-aquatic since I just saw it flop around in the water.
Pseudo-aquatic like the Dragon Blender.
Looks like a baryonyx looking thing.
Okay, so not the Dragon Blender.
But still perfectly capable of being a dragon blender, just a different flavor.
Hmm.
And let's see, pick up mushroom.
That kind of looks like the fly mushroom we have here in Sweden.
You mean the ammonites?
Yes.
Probably a suchomimus. Okay! Deposit. Tab.
And the ammonite looks like the Swedish fly mushrooms, and what's special about them is that they exist something called the white fly mushroom. It is the white fly mushroom, as it's called in Sweden, is extremely toxic. It's lethal.
Yep.
I am not joking. The white fly mushroom
Quest
is lethal.
Quests. Continue. Menu. Back. Social. Continue. Yep. Yep. Friend menu. Continue. Grimgarl is a Dinosuchus, which is technically Sarcosuchus is the closest to the dragon blitter they're paying to play due to land travel being a nightmare. Grimgarl is a Dinosuchus, which is technically a bit smaller but a bit bulkier in build. Okay, good to know.
So they're smaller but thicker. So so they're basically like a short stack version.
I probably.
What's really special is that the short stack you see to play are pretty much gremlins. Because Minerva
Minerva has strong gremlin tendencies.
and powerful magic.
Yep.
Also, we do not get her drunk.
Because drunken mages is a bad time. Hey, let me bite you.
You need to keep up the running. You need to be able to keep up the sprint as well as bite.
I'm attempting.
It's pretty simple if you press.
Yes, the only issue is the movement keys and the sprint key are like across the board from each other. Let's just fix that really quick. There. Okay, now where the did it go?
I think you need to pick a different place to go for that.
Ah, well. You want to call a Grimgarl a 40-foot long and 8-ton critter short? Have at it.
In comparison to what you, in comparison to what, in comparison to a Sarcosuchus, it is short, but only by a bit. It's basically like comparing Hannah to Eva.
Food.
And I'm pretty sure that our Dino player here can agree with me that comparing Grimgald to a Sarcosuchus is like comparing in physique is like comparing Eva to Hannah.
Yay! I did it.
That's what's special is that that's not even a Didolophon.
Hey, I still did it.
Yeah, you just need to find that Didolphodon cave.
Yep. And so far I've only found giant monitor lizards. Well, I'm full now, so...
Look for other quests like Waystone and a home cave.
Yeah, I just need to... I assume seeing this thing just thunder across the landscape will be far more intimidating when I'm not the size of a small dog.
I think you're a bit larger than a small dog now.
Yeah, when I'm not, like,
Minerva-sized.
Smaller than everything. Smaller than probably a lot of things kicking around here.
As in Minerva-sized.
Okay. Cool. I have a feeling I am one. I have a feeling I am...
40 foot, by the way, 40 foot and 8 ton. In metric, that's basically Gravegull's the size of a truck.
Yes!
I am not calling a dragon blending truck short. A living dragon blending truck short. That's especially considering the fact that he blended a real dragon.
Yep.
It would be as if Spyro. It would be Spyro actively learning counterspell, and then just so he could. It would be like.
Ow.
It would be the same as Eva finding Spyro in the closet when she is sharing a room with Menelaus. You know exactly what I mean by that.
Yep. I have no idea what's going on right now.
You just sat down. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to stand up and interact with the home cave.
Oh, the button is E. I hit H.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Interact with the home rock in the home cave, that being that.
Okay. 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 Neat. I can check into this later. Look at how freaking big my eyes are still at this point. Player near home cave exit. Would you like to proceed? This should be fine.
I think they were probably.
They left.
I think it gives you a pretty wide berth for the home cave just to be safe.
Yeah, probably. There are 4 different critters. A lizard, a badger looking thing, and then a rat.
So we need to find a reptilian badger.
Yep. Also, why do I have a feeling I just ran from something that could have been a very bad time for me?
Maybe because.
Probably because of all the roaring and stuff that was behind me. Well, no longer my problem. I have no idea what to do with this. But apparently I can collect it. Oh, it counts as flowers. Well, they had to think of something for a quest.
I like the acorns. I like the acorns because they could at least be useful as.
I can't eat that. My goal is not to eat it! I am well aware I am a plant eater.
You're well aware you aren't a plant eater, you mean?
Yes, that's what I meant.
But yeah, Hana. How's the current situation with Hana and the rest of the crew?
Pretty good, all things considered.
Including. Also, have you met a princess yet?
Not just yet.
When you do, you need to be careful with trusting her. I mean, she is telling the truth to a certain extent. It's just Run!
Sir!
Run, 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 run. Get out of there, 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 get out.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm pretty sure that other status effect. I'm pretty sure that weird status effect thing is basically it being.
Leave me alone!
Considering how big it is, get in the water. If it's bigger than you,
I still
if it-
swim like a brick!
but it's bigger than you, so it's a bigger brick.
It's still there! Why? Why?
Get through tighter trees.
Well, you, sir, are... Well, you, sir... I would say what I thought of this situation, but...
Enter.
Concavenators move faster than you, well, especially a full-grown one. Great! And I'm now in a swamp.
Collect. 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 Hey, if you have something like that on your skin, maybe they won't eat you because that's poisonous.
Never let it be said that... Never let it be said that predators are that intelligent.
Hey. Predators have to be intelligent. If they
Yes,
do
because
not...
their food can run away from them.
Yeah.
You had no chance. You're a juvenile, so killing you makes him look like an honorless swine. Okay. I was a harmless little juvenile just minding my own business, and why is that bush wiggling? No,
At least
seriously,
it was
like, why is that bush wiggling?
either physics or there exists something equivalent to the snow to the snow moving on the. That's a scallop. That's shells. That's not a mushroom.
I know, I'm not that dim.
Yeah. But yeah. I'm pretty sure had that happened in a more Quadrian setting with meeting parents, I'm pretty sure that Eva would probably get the feeling, oh great, this is like being back home or something like that.
It's my dad. Again. Now, apparently, I need to find a waystone. Until you're big, you're food.
Also, Mumsy says he's ready to help with commentary.
Awesome! Do you know how to pull somebody into a group call?
No. Do you?
I've got it.
Thank ya.
Add... Mumsy 2.0.
There we go.
And... we will eventually collect Mumsy.
Don't forget to start up the screen share.
I won't. That's what I was gonna do while it was... Okay. Alrighty. Laptop died! Mumsy! Are you sure your life isn't just possessed by Murphy's Law.
To be
Until
honest,
lesson.
I'm worried now that Mumsy might have possessed me to an extent because yesterday was possessed by Murphy's Law.
Yep.
Also, one of the classes in Quadrian, Cursed Blood, which is basically a rehash of the OAP class Accursed, has a subclass that is basically Fate Touch, and the flavor text is either you or one of your ancestors angered a fake creature, so they decided to curse your bloodline.
You get to
Guess
deal with that now.
guess who that's a reference to?
Okay, that's a big tree.
And Mumsy, if your laptop died, just use the phone.
Or like plug it in
You
or something. I had a great day yesterday. Guess it was your turn. I found sticks.
It was more or less Cat's turn yesterday.
Okay, so I gotta find.
Let us get through what happened yesterday, shall we? Cat's parent behaved like absolute yerks.
To be fair, stress is.
Ah, that's a hide thing.
Standard hide with no positive or negative traits.
Was that the back of your... I heard something weird going on. Was that the back of your or something like that? Yeah, still... I
Must be in a home cave to edit abilities.
So just find that waystone.
Yeah, the issue is, I don't know what a waystone looks
Ah!
like on the minimap.
Hello, Mumsy!
Give me a sec. Just realized it.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes. And yeah, not the cat's day yesterday. Thanks, Mumsy.
But that's the thing about luck. You have to distribute your bad luck around your friends, or whichever one you end up having. Good luck, bad luck. Yeah, you can't really do much
Also-
about which one you give. Usually.
Also, Bean had a sling of bad luck. He thought a woman who was just a...
He thought
Nice.
the innocuous little herb lady was Scary Hag meant to kill us all.
She thought her lady was somehow related to Vesta's mom. If not Vesta's mom herself.
Scary Hag lady.
Interesting.
Scary Hag lady.
And the rest of the party actually managed to see what she was.
Nice, placid, happy herb lady who may or may not be going slightly senile.
She was very, very sweet with Minerva, at least. But Kat had a bit of a temper tantrum with her mom, going, "Mom, these are my friends."
These are my friends, do not yeet them from the building. And they've already left the building.
She was contemplating... Now, Sebastian... At least they had some good luck. Sebastian, under the guise of "this is what you shouldn't do," told her of an escape plan.
Basically, I'm going to have the key on my person. Brain me with a candelabra or something, take it, and go to this location.
Cat's physical ability basically makes... Cat's punch is basically a level...
What's that
At
red...
At which level is the punching die at the 10 for Monk?
Like a D4, isn't it?
No, that's at like a level 10 monk. I think it's something a bit girthier than a D4.
Probably
the-
be like a D8.
I meant
Pro-
at D10. What's the level of monk where it is at D10?
I don't know right off the top of my head.
I'm guessing between level 13 and 14.
Something
just sounds
in that
right.
area.
Yeah, I think a level 13 or 14 monk hit punching him, giving him a massive punch to the face.
Mm.
That's basically what Cat's gonna do.
Okay, so... Ah, here's the problem.
Press E there.
Boop, 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 boop.
There it is. Just
And one... What?
what you're laughing at, Mumsy?
You know when you're just trying to find your favorite quotes from someone, and then one of them that you really love but you almost forgot about just popped straight into your brain.
Mumsy?
I was watching Scrubs yesterday, and one of the quotes popped into my brain, and it was as I was saying earlier on. Dummy and coach, I'm ready. I had this image of JD getting hit in the head by a frisbee while wearing a helmet, going, "Call my mom," and I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds like me." But
Mums,
the thing that
I'm surprised you were ever allowed to do organized sports as a child.
I wasn't. For good reason.
Let me guess, the PE teacher said, "You know what, let's try it." 5 minutes later, okay, never mind.
I got stuck in a foxhole.
Mumsy!
Yeah.
You got stuck in a foxhole?
Yeah.
Like, a hole a fox lives in.
I know! Just
Like,
how the hell...
I was clarifying, because foxhole is also a military term.
I know that. When I heard foxhole, I just thought... The first thing was, no. That's... Okay, to be honest, maybe a bit of what the hell is... But why the hell does he... I know what a foxhole is in the military terms, so my first thought was, what? How the hell did you get stuck down? What the hell kind of field were you on?
A fox...
There
Oh,
it-
my bad. A foxhole is not a thing, it is a fighting position.
Why is it called fox? Why does people call it foxhole then?
I don't know.
Because my guess is you're probably inside some sort of bunker and you got your gun outside the doorway. Like a fox would, expecting visitors.
Because civilians are still...
What? I didn't know that there was a foxhole there, because it wasn't there the day before. It was a new installation in the field.
So basically it showed up and your foot went down in it. And a pair of newlywed folks probably got quite a wake-up call when some random foot just showed up through their door.
Yes, like Attack on Titan, foot appears out of nowhere. Yes, that is what happened.
Did you break anything?
Apart from their doorway, no.
But now
Well-
that's surprising.
Well, at least you didn't break any bones.
Yeah.
I've never Right, this is the funny thing. I've never broken a single bone in my body.
Mumsy, I am less accident prone and I have broken both my arms.
No, I haven't broken a single bone in my body. I have
Ow!
dislocated things, yes, but not broken.
I have no idea. I am less accident prone, and I have broken both my arms.
But
On
yeah, this
different
was
occasions, I hope.
Yes.
but this was the quote that popped into my head just now. That's what made me laugh.
Should I tell you what I mean by should I tell you what the first occasion I broke my arm?
Let's hear Mumsy's thing first, and then yeah, sure.
Yeah, basically the quote was, "Gosh, Marjorie, aren't you sassy today? Did Santa give you that Y chromosome you always wanted?" I was like, "Oh, poor JD." It was brilliant. Just Dr. Cox being Dr. Cox is just.
Who is Dr. Cox?
Oh, he's one of the doctors in Scrubs. He's just.
What?
Imagine Tauros, but incredibly angry. It's
Missing
very much yeah. So basically Dr. Cox is this really arrogant, snobby, but really funny bloke. One of my favorite quotes from him. Basically he's just a grade A asshole. But let me see. There's this one moment where you know that guy who sings "I Live in a Town Down Under." Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah,
I've
that
got the
one.
name. Yeah. He shows up on the show and he gets so irritated with him he breaks his guitar.
Whoops.
Uh,
Because he was playing another song.
why do I have the feeling that that is basically a rampaging Tauros when Spyro tries to calm me down with music?
Oh, that can definitely be the problem.
Yeah.
Mumsy drifting on the line between British and Australian.
What do you mean drifting on the line of being British and Australian?
Give me
But
you.
yeah, can you screen share again because the stream just
It balked. It balked a ticket to Nowhere Town.
what is he doing on that wheelchair?
So there was this moment where they were one of the other doctors found out that he was being undermined by someone but couldn't figure out who it was. And JD goes, somehow he knew it was Dr. Cox. Behind JD's head, he comes sliding down the hallway in a wheelchair waving.
Just meow.
He's like, Dr. Cox. And he's like, how did he know? Yeah. I need to watch it.
Yeah, but yeah, when it comes to my arms, first I broke my left arm. It was before what is essentially the Swedish fourth grade, so
You were still a very small child.
yeah, it was 10 to 11. My brother and I were playing out in the snow. He kind of sort of tripped, his arm went into my back, and it was basically as if he had pushed me. I went down, and my left arm ended up between between very hard snow and my body.
And then physics.
Yes. The second time is something that would make a lot more sense if it had happened to Mumsy.
Okay, right. Let's hear it. I'm all ears now.
Yeah, it was the end of what is this fourth grade in Sweden, which is 10 to 11.
Okay, so that's year 6 for me.
So I was up on so I was trying out the new swings at the nearby park that had just been on that had just started to open up. It was going to open up that same day.
Mm-hmm.
So I went up on it and wanted to jump off from a large height. I jumped off it before, but right now I was up. I think I was up about 3 meters into the air and fell down on my right arm, and once again physics.
Eeh.
Yeah. So basically, So basically, in the 4th grade, I both started and ended a spring turn with a plastered arm.
Yeah.
You both started and ended the school year with something in a cast.
With the school term.
Hmm.
It. But yeah, it was me in a jacket at the end of there, as we was specialist that year was the first year I think ever that well, you see, the graduates for that school, that is essentially a preschool class, which is when you're 6 to 7 up until grade 6, which is in Sweden 12 to 13. The 12 to 13, which is grade 6 in Sweden, gets on has a final match in a sport against the teachers. That year I broke my arm. The match was a football, or well, soccer game to you Americans.
Okay.
Mm.
And the leaving class kicked teacher butt.
Always deeply amusing.
Mm-hmm.
Metaphorically speaking, by the way, they did not actually kick their butts because they lost so hard.
Because somebody would have gotten into trouble.
Yeah. So yeah, the reason to why I think it's more appropriate for Mumsy is because that sort of luck is something that should normally only happen to Mumsy. Just jumping off a swing and you get flung, and you essentially get flung from a very high up into the air, very high, and then you just crash down.
I did have some very weird luck yesterday, though, with one thing.
What did you do?
Wasn't something that I did. Aw, you got a little stick.
I've got a
With
bug
a-
on a stick.
And you want the bug to stay on the stick.
Yes, and not on me.
Yesterday, just as I was starting work, I noticed that there was a bit of a panic going on. One of the managers was running around looking for someone, and I thought, oh, that's a bit weird. I just
What?
happened to come in, and I literally just put down my grip that I sometimes use for the trolleys, and all of a sudden, that manager comes back and goes, I need your help right now. I need you to stand in front of the alcohol aisle and stop people from actually taking any alcohol. I'm like, okay, interesting.
Anybody at my
And
work
that-
asks me that question, I always asks me a question like that. It's always followed with, why?
They ran away before I could ask why. So I stopped this one guy, and he goes, do you have any idea why? And I'm like, nope, none at all.
My boss
Couldn't
just,
even give you an answer even if I wanted to.
My
I
boss
really
just-
don't know.
my boss
Wasn't it because it was Saint Patrick's Day?
Yesterday?
No,
No.
that was Friday.
So,
So my mom has her birthday on St. Patrick's Day?
This
Yeah.
year, at least.
When exactly is St. Patrick's Day?
For me, it was a few weeks ago.
Different holidays have different things.
St. Patrick's Day for the Americans, which date or
I know it's the 15th.
15th? Yeah, that
Yeah,
no,
I know
yeah,
that
no.
because it was on a Friday, and one of my coworkers, who apparently used to work as a bartender,
Oh, you found a wall.
I get the feeling that's a do not go further than this point.
That's a world border.
Yeah, that was a go no further.
But yeah, a large part of me just goes, oh dear.
So did you
But
ever
yeah.
discover why people were being barred from the acquisition of alcoholic beverages?
So yesterday our clocks went forward. And because of that, our licensing laws wouldn't allow us to do it past, say, 10 o'clock. Because the clocks had gone forward an hour, and the clocks weren't working properly on the checkouts and the self-checkouts and everywhere else. It
So-
wasn't allowing us to sell any alcohol whatsoever.
So basically, it was our registers are borked. Please, patience.
Yeah. Yeah. We literally cordoned off the entire booze aisle, and I had to stand there for an hour.
Yeah,
turning
in
people around.
you Shannon, you basically put yourself up as Gandalf.
I did. I was very much, you shall not pass unless it's tea.
Are you desirous of tea? I can get that for you. Anything else? Nah, not today.
This is why we have a state-sponsored monopoly on. Basically a state-sponsored monopoly on any alcohol that is above, I think, 5 or 7 proof.
I think what I said to one person was, leave the Stella. Please go. I had to sort that out afterwards, though.
You could kind of sort of get. Yeah, well, although the state-sponsored monopoly initially was meant as a way to increase government revenue.
I can't eat that. It's edible to something, but not me.
Even though it smells like rotten flesh, that's a reflexia.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
But yeah, the whole thing with Minerva now borked up my plans for adoption, because Kat's parents were basically what Ander thinks of nobles.
Drinky time.
Rep, if you're in the chat, you're probably gonna get what I'm talking about.
I think he said he had to go for a bit. From front on, this poor thing looks so derpy. Okay,
Aww.
to get to a home thing, I need to get all the way over there.
What the hell is one of those green things?
I don't know.
But yes, drinking laws. But yeah, the fact that we have a government-sanctioned monopoly on stuff like that, drinking laws means that I can drink alcohol just straight up and things like that, as long as I show proper identification when I started to turn 18.
Here in the States, you have to be 21.
When you're 20, you can actually go to the state science monopoly, show proper identification, and actually get some hard liquor.
Well, unfortunately, that's not how it works here in America. Here
I
you
think
have to
that-
be at least 21, and even then, sometimes the person in charge. Even then, sometimes the person in charge at the till can just go, "I don't believe you," and you're SOL.
Which is why here you have to unless you're at least 35, you have to provide.
Oh, there are.
Well-
Oh, I have heard occasions where people have provided their proper ID, and the response was still, "I don't believe you."
Wait, they thought that you got fake IDs?
Yeah, in some states you can drink at 18, but you need to be 21 to purchase.
You can
That
purchase,
kind of makes sense.
but you can purchase. You can purchase from the local grocery store, which is very light, which
Okay,
are light liquor.
Okay, this map is ginormous. And I somehow need to get to one of these little triangle-shaped doohickeys.
And you don't have a marker. You don't have a waypoint.
Yeah, I don't have a marker system, so I can just go, "I want to go here. Here is the fastest way to get there. Thank you, game."
I do
And
find it quite funny. I just remembered something about paleontology news.
What?
Ankylosaurs could sound like birds. They had a very similar voice box.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're telling me that Tank could sound like a tweeting bird?
Yeah, it had the capacity to. In fact, they think that that's what they would have had a series of calls that would be reminiscent of bird calls. Whether or not they'd be deeper, we're not sure. They were able to get a hold of an ankylosaur's voice box
What
in a
the?
fossil.
So then they basically compared that and found that it looked like a bird's.
Well, yeah, it was a similar shape and
They probably found
similar-
a section of the throat that had been preserved well enough that the voice box remained.
Oh.
it was recently released in a.
And how
journal.
the hell can... And now it's even harder to convince Spyro that dinos aren't birds.
Exactly. Well, it was dragons. He said it was birds, but still,
Yeah.
I still
You know,
need to.
if I were
still
playing
need
an
to play on that
herbivore,
joke.
the gathering of the shrooms would make somewhat more sense.
I just like them.
But maybe you just pick them up to use them as bait.
Fair. But yeah, and regarding the purchase of alcohol, if you yourself are of age and you, for example, have a minor with you, they still can turn you away because they can go, "Oh, we
proxy sailing.
yes, even if you have a full other thing of groceries in your cart."
Yeah.
Like, if it's obvious, like, even if it's obvious it was just a thing on your list.
Do you know, I had a really bad joke pop into my head just now.
Oh, God.
I know you're a
Oh.
ceratosaur, but I didn't realize you were a steratosaurus.
What? I don't get it, Mumsy.
Strategy. You're grabbing mushrooms to bait herbivores. Never mind. It was a bad joke. I shut up now.
Wait a minute. Speaking of strategy,
Ceratosaurus,
strategy comes from the Greek word for general.
Cool.
So basically, if Eva gets promoted high enough, she says it becomes a strategy.
Well, Ava's not technically... She's still a member of the military, she's just technically not active duty at the moment.
Uh-huh. Or actually a part of a team.
Unit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? She is the leader of her own unit.
Her unit is... The party is not a registered unit in the...
Do a different game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my computer is saying not today to this. You know
Yeah.
what? Let's stay in the vein of dinosaurs.
Dino art?
Actually, I was thinking...
Dinosaur King is your destiny. Yeah. Sorry.
Actually,
Remembering.
I was thinking to stay in the vein of dinosaur.
I do have the question.
Let's see, is it working? Yes. What kind of bird? Because there's a difference between a sparrow and a rooster.
Well,
Can-
they're not 100% sure. It was very reminiscent to.
Don't forget the
chicken?
screen share, and I'm pretty sure this is Jurassic Park.
Yes. Yes, it is. Because I could not think of anything. Because it's like... What else
Never
do
watched
we
Jurassic
have?
Park.
Is that what I think Gravegal is?
Nope, that was some flavor of mosasaur. I think. Don't quote me on that.
It did look like a mosasaur.
It would be fun if you could actually get a...
Well, the thing is, we could have used a mosasaur block. Mosasaurs.
I think it's load game. Or continue.
Yeah, I think it's continue.
Let's hope it goes better this time. We will make sure it goes better this time by properly paying our IT department.
I do know how they made Movie Hammer much better. The fact that he was...
Oh, Book Hammond was an asshole. Yep, just moving on to Jurassic World because could not think of anything else.
It kind of felt like
Hey,
Dead
Felix.
3 got too much for... Got the thing to me personally feel like you put too much work on Dead 3 that you could pay for.
You did not pay Nedry properly. Hence
Or you...
all of your problems.
But all of your problem is due to your...
Not paying your IT department. Okay. Dinosaurs are content. And... Oh, god damn it.
You-
Cease and
Increase-
desist! Dino
What is
Day or
that?
something. I'll change it over, just,
That was immediate, Susan. Everything's going fine. Nope.
just cease!
Make more dinos.
Yep. Increase total dinosaur species. Okay. That's not the correct building. Expedition Center! That's the one I want.
Oh dear.
Struthiomimus. Let's send one of
What the
those.
What is a Struthiomimus?
It's
Eh.
like a ostrichy thingy.
It's like an ostrich, but a dinosaur.
And when it comes to that, Parasaurolophus.
Yes. I always
Sam-
called it the horned dinosaur thing.
Parasaurolophus is an...
Build a functioning park tour. Great! How do?
There should be attractions.
Park
Park
tour.
tour.
Before I can build this, I must first research it. Okay. Let's, Okay, that's... We have things working. I saw a few dinosaur videos this weekend, so it is quite a thing to continue that today. I'll change the title of the stream later, I think.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Part of me wants to clear off some of these trees so we can see what the raptors are doing. Hello.
No, raptors don't. Raptors don't connive. They don't cause problems. What are you talking about?
See that those raptors attacked the ranger vehicle.
That doesn't surprise me, to be fair.
Yep. You're gonna need to have a status check done on you soon. You seem kinda like a rhino.
But I want to know exactly what I'm writing in terms of for me venting frustration.
That's
think
the song.
Where doesn't here even have a...
You don't even have a ranger post.
Let's fix that. No teams aside. Let's fix that.
Why would you go skinny dipping in a rabbit hole? Doesn't make any sense to me.
What?
See,
Sorry, it was lyrics to a song. Don't ask.
Mums, how do you exist?
It is series of random niches that consist of person.
if your life is like this, no wonder your marriage became the marriage it was.
Wow, thanks. Cheers.
Moving along.
Oh boy. I
But
felt like I got stung there. Damn.
let's
Assign scientist.
and we want
Faster extraction. Plopet.
we want that one. Yes. Anyways, I know of that channel. I've watched some of their videos. I definitely think they're entertaining from the perspective of dear God.
What do you mean by that?
One of the things they like to go into is, let's look at this fictional universe or setting. Let's look at the 11 bajillion ways it could kill you. To properly demonstrate how this would kill you, we have this lovely little model humanoid. Just plonk. Behold! Horrible things happening to this little CGI humanoid.
What is this humanoid called?
What do you mean you can't reach your destination?
You don't have a gate.
I
that-
swear to... How do I forget these things? There. Now you should be able to get in and do your job. Stop it! You menaces to society!
Raptors.
Cease!
Give it a live food. Give it a live feeder.
It has one.
So it should be hunting.
Yes. Should is the operative term here.
I had to bronze. This is basically what the song was. And I was like, why would you go skinny dipping in rabbit holes for fun?
Well, gory ways to be killed by insert creature here. Let's do... Should we
That
put them
one-
in with the Should we put them in with the... Should we put them in with the trikes? Do we think they'd get along?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we should play safe here.
Okay.
We don't know what they're gonna react, so let's play it safe so we don't get...
Dinosaurs, dragons, assorted varieties of monster. Just...
I'm pretty sure you put that in backwards.
Nope. I just need to wait for it to finish building.
But yeah, I feel sorry for Movie Hammond having the type of character Book Hammond was as an alter ego. Just...
Yeah, that was a thing.
And I mean, Rep did say that when the kids weren't looking, Movie Hammond would say that Book Hammond had basically got his just dessert with his fate. You're making... You're gonna use...
I am...
I can't remember what happened to Hammond, to be honest.
In the books or in the films?
Yes.
Book.
In the books, man caught a nasty case of the dead.
It was the Compasaurs, I think
The
it was
compies
that...
are what did him in. No.
Ah.
Yeah, the compies are what did him in.
They just...
Death by a bunch of cat-sized creatures. Oof. You know, for a second then I was thinking to myself, why you got a load of electric what? And then it hit me.
What we're trying to deal with here.
I kind of feel bad for the fish. As if there was any fish in those waters.
The big thing is that you need to connecting the hatchery.
Yep, I have a plan though. Come here, you.
I think you need to terraform away the water.
Yeah, probably.
I heard something in the background.
What?
Was it Mumsy or was it... I think you need to move it out of water a bit more. You need to move the water basically...
I'm aware of what I gotta do.
Now you need...
Ooh.
Do not remove all water. Instead, basically be as if you diverted the water.
Yep, just...
Rat-sized mumsies. How dare you! Oh, mummies. Oh, I thought you said mumsies. Whoops.
Look, rat-sized version of you cannot kill you by
Nibbles.
By cursed nibbles.
There we go.
And depending on that, you might need to fill in the water.
Let's crank out.
Faster incubation.
All things willing, we will soon have 3 out of 4. Which begs the question, what is the 4th? Ah, yes! These little psychopaths.
Dilophosaurs. What is a Dilophosaur?
Dilophosaurs were basically the progenitors to most dinosaur species.
No, the Dilophosaurs are the things that spat in the eyes of Nedry.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one's got
Or-
good genes. This one's got good genes. This one's a bit skittish, but that's okay.
Do you know, I think I named my Dilophosaurus Iron Mouse. Just because. Just every time I saw it, I just could hear Iron Mouse. And it kind of reminded me of that. Yeah.
And now we wait. Not terribly long.
They're plant-eating ostriches.
Yes.
Aw, look at them go.
Oh, they need more woods. We can do that.
That would be appreciated.
Honey, your phone's ringing.
They want more ground leaf.
Yep.
They want more nibbles.
And we are perfect.
Oops.
And sell. 1, 2.
There's Iron Mouse.
Faster extraction. This is gonna be one really, really accurate dino. No teams assigned. Assign ranger team. Assign. There we go.
In the books, didn't they have more like an acidic?
Their bite
Spit.
was both acidic and venomous.
Oh, great. Nedry had a really good time then.
It was a good thing he died because he would not be able to work since his eyes would no longer be functioning.
Less, no
eyes.
longer functioning and more melted.
Yeah. No one likes eye soup all over their desk.
That's not a mental image I needed.
It wasn't one I was expecting to create either. Ugh.
In an episode in a TV series called The Fringe, well, the pilot episode was basically some sort of weird flesh melting protein causing havoc on an airline, and all they found was a bunch of skeletons in clothes when the plane had landed.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, but I read that very fast, Dragon. Don't worry. I read that too fast to really uh um take in what was said. Toby, what the hell? Oh, it's your bunny. Oh my god, that scared the actual hell out of me.
What did you think it was, Mumsy?
I wasn't sure, but let's just say you still got 5 disconnected on the other side.
It should be carrying. Oh. Some of them are still built. The ones that are connecting it are still building.
Ah,
Ah, there we go. But yeah, oh, what was I talking about? I can't remember.
you were talking about creating the mental image of eye soup.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that wasn't in my scope of what I was gonna do today.
But yeah, in the pilot episode of something called The Fringe, an airliner was hit by flesh melting proteins, and all they found was a bunch of skeletons in people clothes.
Never great.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
That was the pilot episode on a plane.
The pilot episode of The Fringe is basically weird, wonky stuff that should not make sense outside of science fiction, yet it does.
Mm.
I'm talking a type of sounds. I'm talking using a type of sound-based mechanics that can. I'm talking a type of sound wave that, when harmonized, can let you pass through solid matter.
Oh dear.
And so we don't have.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Mm. Mm. Oh, it's better.
Faster extraction.
Let's just get that said and done, and then I need. Where's the. Ah, there we go. View scientists. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break.
Ugh.
Mm.
And we don't want this one.
That one is basic. That one you don't want is basically Amagi.
It has the fit, but also the sickly, so that's a bit weird.
Yes,
let's just wait till we get folks coming off their breaks. Okay, who's eating, and if so, what is it?
That is bronze, not me.
Ah, okay.
It's just some leftover nacho chips.
Ah, okay.
See, I wish I was eating something right now, but I don't know what I have.
Ooh.
I felt that click.
Mm.
Hey, bronze. I also found another one. Another AMV.
Born for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where do I want to put this?
As the actress said to the bishop. As the actress said to the bishop.
Why do I have a feeling something just flew over my head?
I was being rude, don't worry.
What? Yeah, Mumsy, that also flew over my head. What did you say?
As the actress said to the bishop.
What did the actress say to the bishop?
What Susan just said. I don't know exactly where to stick that right now. I was being dirty, just leave me alone. Sorry. My gremlin brain is waking up and I don't like it.
The Sarid part of your brain is waking up.
Maybe. A little bit.
I have a distinct impression I've done this poorly.
Oh, pardon me.
Maybe route it up. Maybe route it up past the generator.
Strong
Wait a minute.
idea.
I'm gonna see if there's anything to eat.
Ah! All generator must be kept.
Do you still have one generator? Or is it just at the path Tor problem? Tor track, route it up past the generator.
Well, here's the thing, it's always coming through curvy. I think I need to just move the whole thing.
Building.
Yeah. I had to swap games over because this one...
Wait a second. When did they add generators to the Titan? Oh dear.
Well, Rep, we had to switch because the game was wreaking havoc on her internet.
And also crashing a lot.
But yeah, Babs, you want to hear what we did while Sarit was off at the meet the parents?
Oh yeah. Yes, please.
There was
What was
gremlinery and felonies.
And Sareed wasn't a part of it.
first and foremost we found out that that Vesna is a hag-based changeling for.
Oh, through the it goes through the. Are these people insane?
Oh, it's the ride.
After incubation, and you need to put one guy on rest.
Take a break.
Have a Kit Kat.
But yeah, what happened was that we found out that we went out to eat.
That makes me sad. I was looking forward to running around as biting T-Rex ankles to get. Aww. That's adorable.
So wait, these are supposed to go through the exhibits?
Yes,
Are they insane?
I don't know.
Yeah,
And I
let's
don't-
just say it's called Splash Mountain for a reason.
But I think you're gonna have to run it through a gate, not have them into that there. That's a bit too risky. Running into a gate is a bit too risky, so I think you're gonna running it directly into that. I think you're gonna have to put two gates and then connect the path between the two gates.
I see. Strategically, you want to cripple the T-Rex before taking him out. Got you. Rep. You need an extra helper.
I think you're gonna
Alright.
have to.
Oh, sorry.
I think with that one you have to. I think you need to to move that leg so that it connects a different way. There. The other side of that gate. What are you laughing at, Mamsie?
When a cat decides that it's had enough of mum and wants dad instead. Not even the treats could coax him. It's a sad day.
Mom. But yeah, the whole that thing I was writing to vent my feelings about yesterday is basically how I imagine Kat's mom writing about someone pulling off a similar stunt as what happened yesterday to me on Minerva, and her venting her feelings on that. I think there. And that, I think you have to reroute that path to a... Now you have to do that different gate, then connect it. It's on the opposite side, connect it there to... It's too sharp of a curve, you need to move that gate. Yeah, I have the same question that's going through the player's mind right now. Are they insane in moving right through all of these things? Just Momsy, can you hear me?
I'm
Sus-
still here.
I
Yep,
think
I was
Susan
just
is a bit
listening
too focused. Either that or she can't hear us.
Oh, I am focused. I'm
Hello.
just also
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm leaving in an hour. All right.
What the?
Sorry, my mother came home. She went to go and see my granddad.
The granddad that got hit over the head by a robber just for the kicks and giggles?
Yeah. That one.
Oh. At least he's feeling better.
Mm. Yeah. That is quite interesting. I'm just seeing what Susan's doing. Toby. I couldn't tell if that was him whining or a toy. I think you're making it a bit long.
I am... What right now feel is that things are getting a bit on the side of I want to...
That's better. I think you have to sort of swing it round to the other end of it, Susan.
Yes. I think I know how you can do this.
I have an idea.
You're gonna...
Oh, pardon me.
I think... I
I
think
think you need to. I think you need to redo some connections here and there.
I think I need to as well. Namely, let's take out this one.
You don't need to remove that junction. You can just there. That you can just connect there to there.
And I just need to...
I think you need to move that
do-
junction.
I do need to move this one here.
That's too sharp of a curve. But there you can put it. There.
I think that did it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at what it says now. And you have power issues.
Oh, that's an easy fix, though.
Power issues, I think it means you're gonna be you're out of fuel.
Incomplete track? What do you mean?
Not aware of it, it's record driving.
You need a car on it. What? What's going on?
Must join to existing track. The track literally goes through it. Did I not connect it somewhere? It should all be connected. Oh, I think I figured out what the...
What the issue is. What is the issue?
Okay, that's not it. Incomplete track. Okay, where is the track? Where is the track incomplete? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
See, that looks like a
wait
fence or a gate.
Oh, I see it.
Just head to demolish item, everything gets highlighted.
Okay, but apparently that's not the... Oh, there's the problem. Goodbye. That
Yes.
should have fixed it.
Switch to demolish, everything gets highlighted so you can actually see where you've gone wrong.
Okay. It
Look for any break in that line.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, you forgot to connect there. Yeah, but there the curve was a bit too sharp.
Toby, 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 Toby. Toby,
Curve is a bit too sharp there, so you need to move that.
Toby, stretch me, boy. Oh,
It
Not that, you need to move the junction.
it says I
That one.
can't. I might have to just delete it and move the gate.
You don't need to move the gate, you just need to connect the junction.
Well, it says the curve is too sharp.
Like I said, you need to connect the junction to a different point. You just remove that junction and then you basically go there. Then you basically connect up from the gate to that junction. Follow the junction as a curve.
Do I dare ask what has occurred?
You connect from gate to there to create there. Now you connect to the junction. There.
There. Build a functioning park tour. There we go. Now I need to...
Release.
release the Dilos.
And make sure that nobody gets that. Make sure that they don't get. Make sure Dilos don't get into your.
You gremlin. Wait, what you doing? In.
There exists something on Twitter called FUI Quit, which is basically a bunch of people.
Eat the moss and get in.
It's basically a bunch of people.
I'm aware of what it is.
That chair, though.
Why do you think I'm looking for my, like...
Doggos. Hello, doggo.
Why do you think I'm looking for the staff center?
Oh, so cold.
Let's have a looky-loo. How is everybody? Okay.
How is everyone?
Okay.
Oh,
Nobody is in imminent peril of, like,
Death
trying to hurt me.
or death?
Nobody's in imminent. Is imminently going to want to pull off a Nedry.
Let's just
Yes.
check. We are officially
Also-
point man on the tour.
Also, I am cold as hell.
Did you know that they made a Cybertronian out of one of those cars?
Cool.
No. You gonna give me the bunny, or you gonna make sure that I don't have the bunny?
I got the bunny.
But the FUI Quit is basically a Twitter channel that posts funny people that explains how they do stuff. It was once where someone was told to put bleach in something that's based out of acetone.
That I know enough to know that's not how that should work.
Yeah, no. He did what he was told. Pulled the fire alarm after that. He then said that when he was told that by his boss to do it, the fire chief face palmed. Because
Okay.
chemically, when you mix
this-
bleach with acetone, you get mustard gas.
Okay.
When you mix bleach with anything acetone based, you can end up getting mustard gas.
Yep. Okay. That tour is
And
gonna
I'm
be
pretty
doing
sure that
its
that accidentally
thing.
creating mustard gas
is frowned upon.
enough so that you
What the
on enough of a level to what's going on? What are you doing, Mumsy?
I'm having a play session with Toby, who is.
Aww.
He
But yeah,
he
frowned
wants me to throw a
upon.
toy, but he won't give me it.
But yeah, no, not just frowned upon. I'm consider the fact that he accidentally the only reason that his manager stayed at losing his job was because he didn't mean to do what he did. He just goofed. He didn't mean to create. I think
There
he
you
didn't
are.
mean.
How do I meet your needs? You need
You need-
more woods and more friends.
Yes, you need more forest and you need more Dilophuses.
It needs friends.
Assign scientist. Synthesize faster.
Spit testicles. Toby, down.
What is Toby doing?
He jumped up.
He is causing pain. Ooh, lots of eggs to pick from.
Look, let go of the bunny.
Okay, okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Not sickly.
Yeah,
And why is it that
these are fine. These ones are fine.
you just don't want anyone that's too sickly?
Anyone that's prone to getting sick.
I mean, everybody can get sick, it's just...
Yay! Top it up. Oh my Christ!
Toby, stop body slamming me and let me have the bloody bunny.
Compares to the others in the call, you seem quiet. Could you boost yourself about 10% if possible? Give me a sec.
I think those two were just asserting who's the guy, who's the one in charge, who's the boss.
Yeah, I think yeah, I have no idea why it's registering me as a lot quieter. Let me just do one thing really quick.
Toby, let go. If you want me to throw it, you gotta let go. And not body slam me.
Speaking of dogs, ever heard of Able Seaman Just Nuisance?
No.
Able Seaman Just Nuisance was a grand Dinos who was buried as an able seaman back in the 1940s. He served as an able seaman under... Oh dear, you need to research that.
Opening Jurassic Park, and I now hear word we have sick dinosaurs. Someone offer me assurances.
Of course. We're on top of it, Dr. Hammond. We're sending out a mobile veterinary unit from the Paleo Medical Facility even as we speak. Aren't we, Lily?
I do love the
Yes, of
fact that
course. They'll get us a
movie
diagnosis and
Hammond
we'll
is
leave the
caring
relevant
about the
Triceratops.
dinosaurs' health. They
Perfect.
can't have
We have a
diseased
plan.
dinosaurs because what
That
happens to
means
the dinos
everything
if they're
is
sick?
completely under control. This doesn't even qualify as a minor setback.
Considering all of the obstacles that have been placed before us getting Jurassic Park to this point, I'm inclined to agree. Whatever it takes, see to it. And Henry, let me know the moment this has been resolved.
I do hope they go by
Lily,
movie Hammond and
do
not
carry on.
book Hammond.
Thank you. As Dr. Wu said, everything is under control.
There we go. That's working on that. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yes, I am well aware. I am sending the vehicle to have a looky-loo.
The expedition team is back.
Yep. Let's have a look at what they found. Sell.
You need to improve with more. I think you need more extraction slots. How do you get more extraction slots?
I don't actually know. But while that's doing that, the veterinarian has entered the building, and it has just dawned on me that the thing goes right through there, but the trikes are all over here.
And Mumsy just left for some reason.
ivy poisoning.
Hey, ivy poisoning isn't that bad.
Yeah, we just need to do something about it. Where is the research building? Where did it go?
It's
No, that's not it.
start.
Go to research node. And this guy gets a break afterward.
So those creatures just ate add just ate poison ivy.
They
and,
ate a
right?
plant they weren't supposed to be able to. They ate a plant that was poisonous to them. This is why proper exhibit design needs to take poisonous needs to take poisonous foliage into account.
The park tour is waiting to immerse you in a world of dinosaurs.
Okay, so in light of where the trikes actually like to be, I'm gonna need to edit the route.
You're gonna edit it a bit, but you can't really edit it with the bridges. You're gonna need a bridge in order to be able to really do anything
Well,
about it.
not necessarily.
There it is. Dunk. 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 One thing that is a bit special is I'm pretty sure Movie Hammond would look at what Book Hammond did to the poor elephant and just go,
Why?
yeah, that. Why did Book me do this?
That's about as close as I can get without obstructing the opening bay of the hatchery, or the
Ranger post.
yeah. And I assume once they've been treated, we can deal with that. Now, where'd the... There we are. Let's give you some tasks. Medicate. Medicate. And medicate. And
You
take a break. Take a break. Yeah, because this will take them right by the swamp. Take them right by the lake where these things seem to enjoy hanging out, so it'll work.
open.
I'm not
Welcome.
sure which is more miraculous, bringing the dinosaurs back from extinction or finally opening Jurassic Park to the public.
Yet here we are.
Well done, John.
A tribute to us all, and to the power of dreams.
Yeah,
And to the public's ongoing
Movie Hammond
fascination
is
with
very
these
much
prehistoric animals.
a people
Make
person.
it never die.
Mature words, Miss Halford. And now, I want to watch the only thing more interesting than the dinosaurs.
What might that be?
Observing people seeing dinosaurs for the first time.
He is, from what I can understand, movie Hammond is a bit like
and
Rack.
having an ice cream. Come on then. I'm buying. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Hopefully this time won't go quite as bad.
Especially since we remembered to hire more people than just Nedry.
There were staff other than Nedry, but...
Tech support staff. Nedry got way too much work for his paycheck.
Yeah.
So far, Jurassic Park has been an almost unqualified success. However, we do want to increase our guest comfort. This can be accomplished by making sure that when nature calls, there is a restroom nearby. Shelters will be appreciated if, and I repeat, this is a big if some of our animals escape their enclosures. And the closer our hotels are to the dinosaurs, the more likely it is the guests will enjoy their stay. And we most definitely want that.
Shelter coverage. Yeah, I do remember.
Basically, we need to do Basically, now we need to sprinkle about appropriate amounts of restrooms, bathrooms, and hotels.
Basically, restrooms.
Always have bathrooms close to the exhibit.
Always keep a backup plan in case we don't really manage to. In case
something decides to break containment.
or we forgot the cardinal rule of running Jurassic Park. Make sure Nedry has no reason to pull the stunt he did.
And now we need shelters. Oh my. What's been borked? Oh.
God, it wasn't anything important. Or we would have all been toast.
Yeah. And we can send the rangers to patch that up.
Wait, did that also...
Viewing gallery.
We need more shelter coverage.
Yep. Oh, that's not what I want.
The cardinal rule of Jurassic Park, make sure Nedry stays happy, because when there is only one guy you have on tech support, I don't think that was the one.
Okay. Oh, that's what doesn't have any power. Okay. Ranger team. Where's the ranger team? I know you guys are here somewhere. There we go. Okay, you guys are doing status checks. I'd like to add some tasks for you.
Repair. So don't forget to link
We
everything
need to
up.
make sure our guests' needs are catered for. Let's build some amenities to help with that. There's going to be less appetite for dinosaurs if our guests' appetites aren't taken care of.
You also need to connect up power to that thing.
There we go. Now those just need to be repaired. An amenity and a guest attraction.
Open research node on amenities.
Small amenity.
Just buy an amenity and go from there.
Let's put...
There.
Let's put a gift shop on the way out. Oh, that's a food amenity. Whoops! Well,
you can
at least they'll have something to eat on their way.
You can configure it.
Let's do fossil display. Do we want to add in a fish tank?
I mean, sure.
Yes, let's add a fish tank. And maybe a spot to take pictures?
A selfie spot would be better near the dinos.
Yeah, fair enough. And one of the things we should probably have right near the visitor center. Okay, now what should we do for like an attraction?
They should probably be under there.
Oh, guest attraction. Viewing platform.
We need to research things. And I think it means that. Research guest attractions and viewing platforms. Or can you only research one thing at a time?
Well, I think I can only do one at a time due to the size of the facility.
But yeah, the facility is rather... But yeah.
My first thing that comes to my mind is right by the visitor center.
Yeah, on the other side there, right there. There. I am pointing at my screen, but then I remember you can't see it. Put it on the other side of the visitor center.
Right here?
There. Yeah.
There's not a lot of foot traffic on this part, though.
So the red is foot traffic. Okay, then put it on the other side.
Let's put it... Yeah, there's not a lot of foot traffic on this side, but if we put something over here, then there might be some interest.
Put one at the hotel.
A gift shop?
Put a sunglasses stand.
And the sunglasses stand. And what else should we put? Like...
TVs.
I mean, that'll do.
That is our designated gift shop.
Yep. And now we can make an attraction. Ah, a movie theater. Now we just need to find a good spot to put it. We can build a path to it.
You can put it right there. Just move up so you get close to the. There. There.
It won't like auto like connect.
Okay.
But if we
Then
put it,
there.
let's just deposit, edit attraction, and we want it to be a cinema, and there's not really much else we can do with it. Now let's...
I do hope they actually put a movie version of Jurassic Park in that cinema so people can understand what happens when things go wrong, and why working tech support here is as lucrative as it is.
Yes. This is called the film of why we pay our tech people. Now, we put a bathroom over there, but there's not a lot of foot traffic over there. So let's put one here.
I mean, not a lot of foot.
Oh my
the-
Christ! What now? Little Dilophosaur friend, you are clearly not the smartest thing on the face of the earth. I'm not gonna ask how you did that, you little shit!
Did he just rip off a door?
Yes!
Jurassic Park sits at the intersection of both science and commerce. One provides for the other. So the higher the park rating, the more income we have to support Dr. Wu in his research. New shops and attractions, and yes, new dinosaurs, will make the park more appealing and more profitable.
Okay, so we need to add more dinosaur species.
How about something aquatic-based, then build an aquatic tour?
This is based off of the original film, so we are somewhat restricted in what species we have available to us.
How about some of the big ones?
I was thinking, since we see the herbivores cohabitating, we crank out some parasaurs?
Yeah.
Let's just double check what they'll, Oh, they're fine with ceratopsids. Let's crank some out.
Do not modify genome.
Yes. Whoops. No, we are not. We are leaving this animal's genome alone.
Last time someone messed with genomes.
We had a bad time.
Literally everything that is there, basically why you put the Jurassic Park is basically why we do the things we do here.
Guess want more drink amenities. Okay. Beverage amenities. We can do that. Beverage amenity. Let's configure.
Add a fish tank and a fountain.
Fish tank. Fountain. And I think that's good. And now we start sprinkling about more bathrooms.
Yeah, because with more... Put one on the other side of that.
Right
There
up front
is
the movie
good.
theater. And let's top up the generator.
You should look up the... If we find the research lab, we could look up the tab. Let's select the...
Ah. A good batch.
We got docile, which is just...
Perfect.
Also, the synthesizer might need some rest.
Yep. Let's go to the staff center.
Why do we
View.
rest up our people? Why do we pay our tech expert? Why do we literally do anything we do here? Well, shows Jurassic Park, but this is what happens if you try to run a idle
This is
park.
this is what happens when things go wrong.
You can try and build a restroom. Look, if I had to
My first thought is maybe we also put one right out front?
yes, in case people come there and just need to go pee. Also, put one restroom out there with near the attraction. There, right there.
Near the tour facility?
Yes.
Liberally sprinkled bathrooms. Just bathrooms everywhere.
I actually rode once where they were rode once through a nature park where there were some ostriches that were very much looking at the car with intent.
Okay, now we're at 5 out of 6. Now we should probably start. We should probably also start putting around maybe
Figuring-
some more storm shelters.
Yes, an emergency bunker. Where there is red, you need it. There. No need to worry about that. There, it is. Something is a storm shelter is built nearby, so it might alleviate. And that just ran out of gas.
Resupply. There we go.
Also, there exists a dino fossil you haven't touched yet.
Oh, I suppose there is. Let's have a look at it. Oh, this improves the hadrosaurs. Now let's see if we can
Get something that can live with expedition. Get something that can live with other creatures that pretty easily.
That's a trike, that's a struth, that's a parasaur. That's a coelophysis. That's gonna need its own enclosure, but I think we can do it.
Faster expedition. How
Yeah.
long is the coelophysis?
Not terribly big. We should still probably house it on its own because the other dinos might eat it.
Or it might eat the other dinos. Ah, right there.
Yeah, right here. This is where I'm thinking. We're gonna have to tweak the tour a little bit.
In which you basically, at the end, just have a bit of a detour in and then you come up out near there. Or do you start the tour down in there?
We may need to add another, like, tour hub. Or...
Just a viewing gallery.
Yeah, that's my thought, because that would cover, like, most of the exhibit.
Yeah.
Oh my, what do you want? Ah, yay. Well, let you know 15 minutes till lunch. Okay. We may need to move this thing. Once it's done. 。 Or...
What? There. There works.
Yep,
Right
'cause
there.
right there. Now we go back. We take a path. Okay. There we go. And there is a dinosaur who needs to be looked at, and it needs other hadrosaur buddies. And now we
You're
get the vet. Vet team.
Great.
Deploy. Or more just see what's wrong with it. And now we check. What are we looking at? Okay, let's look at the eggs. Okay, these need more water than they would normally, but we have a substantial amount of water in the enclosure.
The enclosure is
Mostly
enclosure-
water, so it's not too much of an issue.
select eggs.
They all have they all have this mutation where they need more water, but they have a huge amount of water right there.
Yeah, just take it.
And
Go.
oh, and that's right. I think we have more fossils we can work with. Cell.
What the hell is a cytodont?
Cynodont, it's a little, like, pseudo-mammal-y thing.
You can get it all in one. You can get full in one go if you take those three if you take those three instead of 2 4s. And then a 4 and
And then we can improve the genome from there.
yes.
Alrighty, what seems to be the problem with our sweet, lovely dinosaur? Oh no. Bonk. It has the cold. Okay. What does it need? It needs more people, and it needs ground nuts. Okay.
That tall nut.
There we go. Now it just needs more people. Well, fortunately for it, it's getting friends!
Also, guest comfort might need a bit of an improvement.
We are working
Also-
on it. I'm just gonna get the dinosaur taken care of. And then go from there. Ah, that'll go away on its own. Okay. Release the dinos! There we go. That should help. You have ground nut available to you. Look! You have friends! You have friends!
Happy friends.
Happy dinosaur!
I think it's your research from that center. I think that center is also the research facility.
And we are gonna hold off on that because everybody needs a break.
Maybe you should hire another scientist as well.
Strong idea. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. And let's hire someone new. Let's see, logistics specialist, generalist.
Motivated might be good.
Yep, that sounds good. Research required. And everybody's busy taking a break. Fair enough. Guest comfort is exactly where we need it to be. And now we need to put a hatchery in over here.
And you need to seal that with dino gates. That's up. That's inside out. That's inside out. There.
We just need to get a path to it.
Yep. And we need to put
Go.
doors on those gates, or else we're gonna have a dino on the loose.
A door on...
You see 2 doors there, 2 openings. You need to put a door
Those
there.
are tour gates. They only open... They only open for... All things willing, they'd only open for...
Tour.
Yeah.
And speaking of the name Thor, Minerva's kinda sorta quote-unquote fiance is the Swedish name for Thor. You know, the thunder god.
There we go.
So Minerva is essentially so we have a little... So the little pseudo-dragon god is essentially dating a guy named after the thunder god.
Well, granted, he seems to be big enough to pass.
He is essentially human, Tauros.
Just fortunately slightly more intelligent.
Yeah, basically, if Tauros switched out his Minotaur, switched Minotaur, basically became a human to be smarter. Koyofodis staff is busy resting up.
Everybody's taking a break. Okay, where seems to be the problem?
I think you need to put another hotel closer to other attractions. Put an hotel out there, maybe. That would probably make people happy. Putting a
Yes.
hotel.
Further amenities and places to stay is always nice.
And maybe put a...
Okay, what seems to be having a problem? What did you
It
do?
needs...
It needs food.
It need...
I put in a feeder. There's food
that-
right there. I'll
I
put in
think
a
the feeder
second
is-
one.
I think the feeder is on the opposite side of the track.
The one that is supposedly... Goodness, it's energetic. Behold, you have found the source of your problem. And a ready means to resolve that problem. Problem solved. Problem solved.
Yeah, but yeah, I am writing a story. This is basically Minerva's kinda sorta mom writing a letter to put the motivated guy in with these faster people. Put the guy who was motivated in with him. I said the guy who was motivated.
There we go. That'll make it...
That's faster. That's extraction. You put the one for
Whoops.
faster synthesis.
Oh my... Why are you having a problem? Oh, Christ. How many feeders do I need to put around this place before you guys are... Like, do you like the live prey? Like, should I just put a thing that's like a pile of meat?
You put selections for maybe if they're too tired to hunt the prey, they could go for just the standard feeder.
Where'd you go? Where did you go, you little...
The raptor.
Ah, you're being a little shit to the cars again. You're gonna get hit.
I think it is.
Okay, problem appears to have resolved itself. Let's see, what other things should I have sprinkled around?
One thing I need to think about is the fact that people can. Is that. I do wonder how, well, essentially the 9 characters that I kind of know of that is able to make understand, which right now includes even Hana, how they would all react to dinosaurs. First, how would Eva
There would
react?
probably be panic. A lot of
How-
panic. Just so much panic.
Well, how would Eva react to a dinosaur? That's on the wrong side of it.
So, here's the thing. Ava is from Theros. There are
Yeah.
not dinosaurs in Theros. So, Ava would not know what a dinosaur even is.
Aopi would know.
Yeah,
But he would
yeah.
know.
Alfie would know and just be like, "Oh my god, this is so cool."
And then he's gonna wonder, wait. Where is the Nedry?
Just go, wait a minute.
Maybe put an amenity there for.
Let's
Maybe put
put food.
So that people have something to eat.
Something to eat while they're going on the tour. A spot to take pictures.
And ice cream machines, because they want a soft serve, and hopefully it's not by the one machine that
Is always broken. Well, actually,
By-
the thing is, it's not necessarily because the machine in question is always broken.
what they're using is a machine that is basically built to always round back up to call the guy.
Yep.
It's a machine that is designed to run on tech support and be confusing as hell.
Yep. And
A drink amenity.
more spots for drinks. Fountain,
Yeah,
fish tank.
maybe a TV. Maybe you Has-
I was actually, I had a fit of time blind looking at the time. I need to eat something. So, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
save.
and return when next time feels better.
Yeah, let's just save the game. And then thank you all very much for stopping by. It was great to see you, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now!